Watch me ride.
Hey everybody, I'm basically sort of remaking a video I made earlier in the week, but because of other stuff that I've done, it got out of date basically. So I'm kind of redoing it, but with updated information. So what I was saying last time was about how we had a storm and how some felt on our roof had got ripped and it was letting some water in. Well, we had another storm since then. We had one last night, 70-mile-an-hour winds, and yeah, it's ripped the felt clean off now. We've got to go through all sorts of channels trying to get it sorted out. I could do without that. And yes, I'm on the Hawk. And talking of the Hawk, several people are sort of pestering me to get the review done. And the whole point of having these bikes for a long time means that I can actually give you a more valid opinion rather than just, you know, a week on it or a couple of weeks. I have these things for months, so I can give you like an owner's type view. And an expression that I like is you can have it right or you can have it now. You just can't have it right now. And yeah, I think you can see what I mean by that. I'm sorry it's taken a while to do it, but it's what I always do. Anyway, as I was saying, 70-mile-an-hour winds last night. What would be on the beach? People always saying come down to the beach after the storms. Well, that was the worst one we've had in a very long time. And we have a piece of wood. Yep. Let's see, we have a hermit crab shell. We have a slipper limpet, so called because it looks like a slipper. Razor clams, bigger clams. There's no seaweed or anything, so it looks like all of the crap in the sea got blown the other way. Jesus Christ. I realised very often when I come down the beach and I do these videos, I never look out to sea once. It's because it's just so normal to me. It's just, yeah, that's just a view, but it is nice. Anyway, what were the other things I need to get onto? Okay, so the first thing, if you've seen my video talking about the demonetization thing to do with a lot of small channels, it seems that $100 limit was actually correct going on one of YouTube's statements I saw, or something like that. But more's the point I was saying about how I'm going to be transferring videos from my second channel. Now, a lot of you, as it turns out, and as I suspected, didn't know I had a second channel. And it is quite different from most of the content on this channel, but it's interesting to people. And the fact is, I'm going to be uploading these. I have 7 episodes. I'm going to be re-uploading over the coming weeks, however long, alongside normal videos. So if you don't like them, please just ignore them. But understand the reason I want to put them on this channel is because they won't be making any money on the other channel, and also in the new climate of YouTube, they're actually very advertiser friendly, extremely in fact. And incorporating those videos into this channel, and including making some more in the future, means that there's possibilities of new doors and things opening if I do that. I mean, I've always done things differently, so you know, having a split channel, well, not a split channel, but you know, a channel that posts the odd video like that that's quite connected. But I did actually ask across all my social media platforms, and it was a unanimous do it, mate. I absolutely love them. And some people said they didn't know about them and they liked them, but I'm not leading on to what they were because they're not online anymore. I've taken them down because I've transferred them over and I'll be releasing them as and when. This person really is driving slowly, aren't they? Jesus. I need to go that way as well. Oh, man. I'm going to go a different way just because. The other thing I needed to talk about was the big clock I talked about making and doing a series of videos on. And people said, what's going on? Like, we voted, 96% of the people said use clock B, what's going on with it? I do want to do it, I am going to do it, I think. I might film a couple of episodes and see how it looks and see if it works. Because that's my main concern, is saying I'm going to do something and then trying to make it happen and then realising, oh no, this isn't working, because that happens a lot in video making. Skinny tyres feel so weird, and you're used to bigger ones. I've got a few other bits and pieces coming up soon that are quite good. I'm going to have a giveaway with some... Wait, why are your feet down, mate? Just turn the corner with her feet. She just only rides with her feet hanging out the side like that. What the hell? And it's a 2-stroke. Off this guy, why not? It'll be nice. Okay, so he's got a woolly jacket on. How many gears? He's got had like a woolly jacket on, gloves, a balaclava, and then shorts. What? So that's the situation with those things. I'm just very, well, I had this whole plan of like, you know, really get back into the metalworks, and I've only managed to do a bit because loads of other stuff which keeps cropping up that I need to do. I mean, I've had lots of companies contact me, so you know, that's emails and negotiations, and you spend a morning doing that, and then you're like, well, this half the day gone, and you're like, today I was going to get up and get on, but then I had a couple of things to sort out, because obviously to do with the roof, so that ate some time. And then I get a phone call from Jake. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I've just had like a 2-hour conversation with Jake about a load of random shit. And then I was like, well, I need to get lunch, so I'll go and get lunch, and then I'll get on. It sounds like I'm fucking procrastinating. I'm not a procrastinator, it's just stuff comes up. If I had planning to do something, and then something crops up, I'll wipe that day out and do something completely different to try and be more economical with my time and get more done in the amount of time I have. Because when I'm working on like the clocks, I like to be able to start and do hours of it and really progress the piece through to almost being finished, if I can, in a day or two. This does sound quite sort of raggedy when you're really trying to get some power out of it. When you're just pootling along, it actually sounds alright. Hang on, we'll get there. But, you know, it just plods along with this cheery little thump. There's no real power like to the sound or anything like that, but it's soft. It's a soft sound, and it does these cute like little pop things when you change down the gears. I can hear it because I'm blipping it. But then when you do that, it's like it's not quite the same. Oh, and going back to like the license change video I made, is there anything else like that to do with sort of the legalities of bikes or licenses you'd like to know about? Because these videos are normally well received, and it feels good because I feel like I'm helping people and I like doing them. You know, that video was a good one. It was like, you know, trying to get some information out there, giving my opinion on it, and people tend to think that, you know, it was a good video. So, is there any other subjects like technical, legal things you want me to talk about? Whack a comment down and you might see it come up. Right, well, I'm going to go because I need to get my lunch and do work. I reckon I can get a good 4 or 5 hours in the garage today. Why would you do? Would you get out for real? I'll catch you next time.